Welcome back to another video. For the first time in a while, we're here at York up on the East Coast Main Line. So today we're going to be seeing services by LNER, Grand Central, Northern, Trans-Pennine Express. Hopefully plenty of freight as well. And the first ever LNER 225 set to Newcastle for the first time since 2020. Off goes 800-105, worker service from London King's Cross to Inverness. Here is 185-103, working a Trans-Pennine Express service bound for Scarborough. And the first time seeing this livery, departing now is 195-107, working a service bound for Leeds. Already off to a solid start. Rob Burrows, CBE. Quite windy here this afternoon here in York. We will be seeing the 225 set go to Newcastle and back. Don't think the Adelante is off just yet, so we'll catch that upon departure. Catching me off guard with a tone from the driver there of 181-14 is a Grand Central Adelante working a service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. Kirkgate calling this one. Kirkgate calling 180-114 bound for London King's Cross from Newcastle, not Newcastle, Sunderland. I also forgot to mention we will also be seeing services, hopefully plenty, by cross country. And I looked on real-time trains this morning. Later this afternoon, we should hopefully be seeing both of the cross country refurbs. So that'll be 220-033 and 220-027. Arriving in now very early is your 1422 Trans-Pennine Express service from Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. And it also sounds like arriving shortly will be a LNER Azuma working service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. But we have got 802-218. It is a cold afternoon here today. Oh, what a cold day. (802-218) working a service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. Getting ready to depart now. I'm not going to be sure if you can hear me over a Eurofighter going over. Is your 1417 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. 801-225. Literally cannot see the Eurofighter. I would have filmed it otherwise. But off goes the Azuma bound for London. LNER might as well be a stalker at this point. I haven't logged it enough on my train spotting app, but I feel like I see it all the time whenever I come out to do some train spotting upon the East Coast. 801-225 LNER working a service bound for London King's Cross from Edinburgh Waverley. Arriving in Nash 1426 cross country service from Reading to Newcastle. 220-010 London Darlington, Durham, then Newcastle. Also on platform 5 is your 1422 Trans-Pennine Express service from Red Central to Manchester Airport. Off goes 220-010 working service and for Newcastle from Reading. Departing Nash, 1424 Northern service to Blackpool North via Preston. 195-120. That's running away from the driver there, thank you very much. Next stop will be Church Benton. 195-120 worker service to Blackpool North via Preston. Oh, the wind, it's immense today. Luckily you'll barely be able to hear the wind, I'm hoping, because of the muffle I have on my microphone, which helps prevent the wind. Sounds like getting ready to depart now with your 1420 Trans-Pennine Express service from Redcar Central to Manchester Airport. If I'm right, then I don't know what deserves a like more than actually getting it right. Got nothing behind, thankfully. Should have the... Yeah, he has the road, he has a green signal. Ooh. Off goes the 1426 to Newcastle from Reading. Also, we sadly won't be seeing the Pride Trans-Pennine Express 802, as that's working Manchester Airport to Edinburgh Waverley, but it's going via the West Coast Main Line instead of the East Coast Main Line, unfortunately. You're gonna leave? There we go. Only took about 50 seconds. So we've got another cross-country service arriving in shortly. That'll be bound for Edinburgh Waverley. I'm going to presume from Plymouth. 185 109. He is quick out of here. Next stop's Leeds. 185 109 and 185 102. Felt like on Ross and Trey said it was a 3-car. No, it's a 6-car. 185 109 and 185 102 bound for Manchester Airport from Redcar Central. Arriving in now is your 1429 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Newcastle for one of a dual pair of 5 cars. Nice to ease over the driver there, thank you very much. 801 107 is at the front. Off goes the 1427 standing at York heading to London King's Cross. Oh. 800 205 was on this. And on the back I accidentally clicked on a messenger message. But messages on Messenger, who would have thought it? Come on, I want to get the 10th car. 801 111. Off goes 800 205 and then goes 801 111 bound for Newcastle from London King's Cross. And off goes this. Oh my god, there's 4 trays. Also arriving in now is your 1433, I think it is, cross-country service from Plymouth to Edinburgh. Actually no, I think it was Plymouth and Cardiff. If it's a dual pair, it's from Plymouth and Cardiff. If it's not, oh, it is. Okay, this is playing from Plymouth and Cardiff Central to Edinburgh Waverley. Also, didn't realise we're going to see 3 refurbs, as I didn't think 033 was out. Kept checking it frequently and didn't keep coming out, but now it is. 220 011 is at the front. Next stop's Darlington again. We're 220 029. There is a lot of action going on here. Probably the most action I've had for a while. Well, at York, that is. Oh my god, there's another train. 220 011 and 029 bound for Edinburgh Waverley from Plymouth and Cardiff Central. Also looks like down there is another LNER Azuma, which it is, working a service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. You getting ready to leave just yet, or no? I'm still going to keep it rolling as the Azuma has gone past the signal to come into this platform here. Also, it sounds like shortly we should have a Trans-Pennine Express Class 185 worker service from Manchester Airport to Redcar Central, Middlesbrough and Redcar Central. Also, here's what will spark a debate. Is it Redcar or Redcar? I say Redcar, but that's because I used to live in Kent and maybe I'm just trying to blend in with the north too much. Or maybe it's pronounced Redcar, I don't know. Might be Redcar for all we know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments, like that'll spark a debate. If anyone comments. Oh, hello, she's electric, 801 205. Oh, I actually knew it. I didn't want to say it because I thought I'd cock it up. But it is actually 2:05, very nice. Also departing now is the Newcastle train, which I won't film. Wait, Newcastle, Edinburgh. This will overtake it eventually. At Darlington, I presume. Well, this clip's been nearly going on for 4. HST on the move, off goes a College Rail / Network Rail HST working service from Newcastle down to London King's Cross. I was kind of hoping he'd come through the station, but when I was coming in, I saw it was on the loop, and I was like, ah, oh, damn it. You know, ready to leave? Please be ready to leave. Nice two-tone from the driver of the Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross service. 8:01-2:02. Final stop will be... oh, Grantham. You might have came from Newcastle as well then. I don't think the... no, yeah, it's came from Newcastle, not Edinburgh, my bad. 8:01-2:02 working service, I believe, from Newcastle to London King's Cross, plus them a million different trains. I actually can't believe that. That was madness. Arriving in now is another TransPennine Express 185 working the 1439 TransPennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Redcar Central, one of only a 3-car. That's bad. This train is gonna be rammed. 185-118. Insert advert here. I won't insert that. I'll probably get copyrighted for that, and I don't really fancy that. Nothing behind. Felt like I heard something. Felt like I heard another Voyager or something. 185-118 working the service bound for Redcar Central from Manchester Airport. Arriving in now is a terminating TransPennine Express service from Manchester Piccadilly. 185-148. Damn it, I tried to get a picture. Also on platform 5 is your 1441 cross-country service from Edinburgh Waverley to Plymouth. Should be now ready to depart. Sorry for the moving around of the microphone. Hopefully it is okay and I sound okay. No actions from them Eurofighters in a while. Thankfully, they were literally tearing my ears off. It's not doing my eardrums any good. But I do definitely like a Eurofighter. Who doesn't? Oh, a little cold. Nice tone off the Voyager there, bound for Plymouth. Thank you very much. Got 221-144 at the front. One of the 4-car variants of the 221s, which is weird. 221-114 with 221-140. Oh, hello. 4-car 221s. Well, they've been 220s. Don't know if they can still tilt on these. Let me know in the comments if they can. I don't think they can, but I wouldn't doubt it. They are Super Voyagers technically, but just 4 cars. Off they go bound for Plymouth from Edinburgh Waverley. Passing now is your 1445 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull. It's what brought me in from Selby this morning. It's now working fast to Selby. It was working slow in the way into York. 155-346. Yes. Oh, what are you doing here? Got a turbo star up here. What are you doing here? I'm going to have to check real-time trains on that, but I don't know what a turbo star's doing at this end. 155-346. As he's doing a test run. Well, I don't know what a test run, maybe he's getting a heating or something. I actually don't know. You coming into here? Are you coming into here? No, fantastic. Are you coming into 6? Please come into 6. I'd rather have a 6 than platform 7. Oh, damn it, it's coming into platform 7. So arriving in now is a Northern Trains Turbo Star. 174.59. I'm presuming this came from Leeds then. It has people on it. We might have someone asleep on it as well. 174.59 working service, presumably from Leeds, but we'll let you know in the next clip. Arriving in now is a terminated Northern Trains 195 from Blackpool North, I'm going to presume, actually 005, I don't know. The Turbo Stars came from Bridlington. .195 he probably has came in from Leeds and followed the Turbo Star for a little bit. But here it is terminating at York. Departing now is a 1449 Trans-Pennine Express service from Scarborough to Manchester Victoria. 185 140. .185 140 bound for Manchester Victoria from Scarborough. Arriving in now is a terminating Northern Trains 195 from Blackpool North via Preston. 195 105. Also departing shortly should be your 1458 Trans-Pennine Express service bound for Manchester Piccadilly, starting here at York. Hartlepool. 195 105 bound for terminating here from Blackpool North. Departing now should be your 1458 Trans-Pennine Express service bound for Manchester Piccadilly. Also there, I couldn't really film it because the quality would look really bad, was a GBRF Class 66 working service from Tyne to Drax, going through the local shack of Whitley Bridge. There should be another Trans-Pennine service after this, going to Manchester Victoria, going empty though, which is actually quite cool. Off platform number 7. .185 148. 185 148 working service bound for Manchester Piccadilly. You see what I mean? The quality, if I zoomed in there, would have looked abysmal. Other guys bound for Manchester. Arriving in now are 2 trains. The one on the right is coming in from Manchester Victoria turnback sidings, and the one on the left is a Grand Central Adelante working a service from London King's Cross to Sunderland. Could not get the number of this unless we're also trying to decide the load, which it hasn't. Hopefully it says nameplate, might actually know it. You're the slim, you never know. You never know. Okay, there is no nameplate, great. So I have no idea what the 180 is at the moment. Let's just say at the bottom, which you rarely do, and I can't even see it. Also arriving in now is the 185 from Manchester Victoria turnback sidings. .185 143. Blocking the Turbo Star in now, I believe, considering he came in on platform 7 now. Well, came in on platform 7, not now, but earlier. 185 143 from Manchester Victoria turnback sidings, if there is such thing. Also, the number for the Grand Central 180 was 180 106. Arriving in now is a LNER Zoomer working service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. 801 203, have a nice way from the driver there, thank you very much. It's the halfway point for the journey. Still got another few 100 miles to go. Here's the people for first class. 801 203 working service bound for Edinburgh from London King's Cross. Arriving in now, I've now got onto the canopy to protect myself from the rain and the wind for a little while is a TransPennine Express Class 185 working a service from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. (185-133). Off goes the LNER Zoomer bound for Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. Off that goes bound for Scarborough. Oh, and off goes 195-005 bound for Leeds. (195-005 bound for Leeds for LNER at York. Arriving in now is your heavily delayed something LNER Zoomer service from, I believe it's 1456, LNER service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross, 800-112. Hopefully this miserable weather passes. Also passing through now on platform number 9 will be a LNER Zoomer working service from Doncaster to Newcastle. It's freezing. I'm going to keep saying that. That's just. Oh, wait, you're at 810? What on earth are you doing here? Alright, so passing through now, not an LNER Zoomer, will be a East Midlands Railway 810 working service from Doncaster to Newcastle. Might come back through later. Well, I'm hoping he comes back through later. This will be cool. Was not expecting this. Another 810 to log down. 810-018. What on earth? You a 10 car? Oh, not a 10 car, just the 5 car. They have been trialling 10 cars. 810-018 working service bound for Newcastle. Maybe this is a site. Maybe East Midlands Railway are going to bring back the York service. Nah, I really doubt that. But that would be very cool, considering I have not seen an East Midlands Trains, well, what would have been East Midlands Trains service come through here. Oh, gone are the days when I was train sorting here in 2018, when I did that once. And East Midlands Trains could have came through. And the 91s and HSTs are wandering around. But not anymore. To pass in now is your 1456 LNER Zoomer service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross, one of 800-112. Yeah, a Zoomer. London King's Cross. Don't tell me you're at 810. No, this one is not at 810. Instead, it is a TransPennine Express Class 802 working service from Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. Off goes 800-112. Bound for London King's Cross. Let's shift over to platform 9, 10, and platform number 11. Oh, that 810. I would not thought that would come through today. Well, what I meant to say was, I did not think I would have came through today. I didn't even know they wandered this far up. You watch your Hull train? No, it's not. Imagine it was Hull trains. It's to be the wackiest trains of York ever.
This train has 5 coaches.
You do have 5 coaches. I can hear people from platform 3. 802-216. Preston. Fenton. Sheffield. Leeds. Redford Redford interchange. Also arriving in now is a LNER Zoomer Working service, I'm going to presume, to Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross.
Penalty fares apply.
Here is our Azuma. Yeah, 1519 LNER Azuma bound for Edinburgh.
LNER Azuma, service to Edinburgh. Calling at Newcastle and Edinburgh.
Hyperfast.
This train has 9 coaches.
801-213.
The next train to arrive on platform 9 is your 1519 LNER service to Edinburgh.
It's a bit late, it's already here.
Delay 1505 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. Please stand clear of the next train to arrive on platform 9. Train on platform 9 will be your 1519 LNER service to Edinburgh. Once again, any customers awaiting the delay 1505 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. Please stand well clear of the train on platform 9.
Arriving in now is a LNER Azuma. I'm going to presume will also work a service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. Yeah, working your 1517 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross, 801223. Squeak, one more squeak. Excellent. Getting ready to depart now with your 1517 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Also departing shortly should be your 1519 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. The Edinburgh train's off. Off goes 801223, bound for London. Very slow departure. Try not to use up all the electricity. Final stop will be London. (801-223) bound for London King's Cross from Edinburgh Waverley. Arriving in now is a terminating cross-country service from Reading. No refurb just yet. Refurb should be soon though. It is currently 3 o'clock. This train is the service from Reading. Should go back to Reading after. (220-017). Also on platform 9 is your heavily delayed 1505 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. I love a voyage. As of the time of recording, the 220 and 221 enhancement pack's been announced, and it should be very close considering the manuals. Oh, something's off. Off goes a Transpennine Express service bound for Newcastle. Southern me, Newcastle, get wrecked. Yeah, Azuma. And then King's Cross. Anyways, we're all from
Stevenage and London King's Cross. This train has 5 coaches.
we'll form the next train before when it departs. Departing now, catch me off guard, is 105-105. Working the 1524 Northern service to Blackpool North via Preston. Excusez-moi. 105-105 working a service bound for Blackpool North, starting here at York. Departing now is your heavily delayed 1505 Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street. Oh, whoops. No one likes the 0.5 camera. I didn't even get the number of it. We will soon find the number of it though. 802-208. Off that goes bound for Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle. Departing now is your Transpennine 185-124. Working, I believe, the delayed 1420 Transpennine Express service from Red Central to Manchester Airport. 185-124 and 185-108. Next stop will be Leeds. Off that goes bound for Manchester Airport, which the next stop will be Leeds. Also arriving in shortly will be a cross-country Voyager working a service, I believe, from Plymouth to Edinburgh Waverley. Never mind, arriving in now is your 1536 cross-country service from Plymouth to Aberdeen, hauling the longest train journey in the United Kingdom still. Even kind of short of Plymouth, it's still the longest one. 221-131. Also arriving in now will be a 5-car LNER Azuma working the 1530 LNER Azuma service bound for Newcastle. Quite short, but don't worry, the next one will be an improvement. Next Newcastle one will be a TT5 set. We'll go on to platform, it said it's meant to go into platform 5, so we'll go into platform 5 and watch it depart. Hopefully that will be the case. The sun's actually starting to come out in kind of a weirdish manner with how it's kind of reflecting. Oh. Today's I've been up quite early. It might only be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'm still a little tired. (801-108). Next up will be Northallerton 801-108, working service from London King's Cross to Newcastle. Pass through now should be 4 66s, working service from 3, okay, from Tyne to Leeds. 66-415 is at the front. You are never alone. 66-557 in the middle and 66-562. Forgot. Off they go from Tyne to Leeds Barn Road. There's some freight, well, technically some freight. Arriving in now is a dual pair of Transpennine Express 185s bound for Red Central from Manchester Airport. Jesus Christ. 185-126, scary mover 2 over the driver there, thank you very much. Jesus Christ, you're trying to give me a heart attack. I waved, but didn't think about that. 185-113. Here is 801-101, I believe that is. Oh yeah, first 801 ever made. From Newcastle to London King's Cross. Off these go, bound for Red Central. Jesus Christ, that scared me. On the move now to Leeds. You are apparently special. You were a special, okay. Have fun being a special train, 185-143. Yep, that literally does say special. Okay, that's cool. Let's get a picture of it. They're now announcing the terminus side of Bridlington via Hull. You're going to Ulskelf. Oh, the poor people on that train. I get it. I get it doesn't get a lot of trains, but still sunny out. When recording this, the clocks have literally just changed yesterday. I did not mean to end that clear, but yeah, as I was saying before, I got really interrupted by me being a moron. The clocks have just changed. Literally the Sunday, which was yesterday, which is quite cool. You're not ready to leave just yet, but yeah. Catch this Azuma when it's due to depart. Starting now is 801-101, working the delay 1531 LNER service from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Here is a dual pair of Transpennine Express. Oh no, it's just a single one from Manchester to Piccadilly. 105-137. Let's get back to the Azuma. It's the first one. White 5137 bound for, well, terminated here from Manchester Piccadilly, and 801-101 from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Departing now is your 1541 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull, for the 174.59, the Turbo Star again. Nice two-turn for the driver there, thank you very much. Not sure if the other train spotter is going to be happy with me. Hello! Also down there is your 1544. It's your 1544 cross-country service to Cardiff Central and Plymouth. The one a day that goes to Cardiff from here. I don't know if the Newcastle to oh, there we go. Departing now is your 1537 cross-country service from Newcastle to Reading. 220-001, the first voyage you ever made as well. We're getting all the number ones. $220-001 bound for Reading from Newcastle, not Edinburgh. Departing now should be your 1544 cross-country service, as you got the radio, he's got a double yellow. Will be your 1544 cross-country service from Edinburgh to Cardiff Central and Plymouth. Funky service of the day, number 2, I'm going to say, because of the says Cardiff Central. Very good voyager tone. 220-032, one off. We will see 3 refurbs, thankfully. 220-032 and 220-015. Off they go bound for Plymouth and Cardiff Central. The front 032 will go to Cardiff and the front 4, well the back 4 will go to Plymouth. Coming back now is the return of 105, I think it was, from Leeds. Just having a lunch break here, but thankfully I don't have to go into town as I brought some. My bad, it's 105, 107. Rob Burrows, CBE. Here it is, terminating from Leeds. Departing now is 105, 138, yep. Got that nailed it, didn't stutter. Working service from Scarborough to Manchester Victoria. Also arriving in shortly should be a, yep, here is a LNER Azuma. Believe working a terminating service from London King's Cross. As well pan the camera over here, if it's not, pan it back over there. Yeah, he's terminating. Sorry if you can hear me eating as well. Coming into platform number 7. $800-202. $800-202 working service from London King's Cross. Departing now be your 1555 all LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross with 801-209. Also departing now is a Trans-Pennine Express Class 185 bound for Manchester Piccadilly. Oh my god, I never jolt. Not that badly. 185137 bound for Manchester Piccadilly at 801209 from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Arriving in NAS, the Northumberland Class 158, working a terminating service to Bridlington from Bridlington via Hull. 158903. Wait, are you? Oh no. Rail 200, not Northumberland. That is a very nice livery. I've never seen that one before. 158903, working a service from Bridlington via Hull. Now, it's a terminating Northern 195 from Paul North via Preston. One 195-113. Nice friendly way from the driver there, thank you very much. That 185 going to Manchester scared me so badly. One 195-113, working a terminating service from Blackpool North. Arriving in now, just 1606, LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. Form of 800-107. God. I think I'm here for another 3 hours. Hopefully it'll lighten up and become less windy. It's so cold. I didn't think to bring a coat, I thought it'd be fine. 800-107, bound for Aberdeen. This is how actually cold I am. My hands are never red. They're usually like this kind of colour, but they're literally red and usually never wrinkle up either. It is literally so cold. My fingers didn't look wrinkly there. Come on, focus. There we go, yeah. Off goes your 1605 Trans-Pennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street. 802-209. North Star 802-209 bound for Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle. Oh my god. Arriving in now is your 1511. So I'm being a troll. Is that some sort of troll? 185111 working a service from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. He just said the TT5 set to Newcastle's been cancelled. It's meant to come in on platform 5. Then the Newcastle to London service said it would come in on 5. Thought it would come in on 9. No, it's coming in on 11. So 185111 bound for Scarborough. Departing now is 105-107 with a nice free tone from the driver there. Not too sure if I caught it. I know I caught one of them, don't know if I caught all 3 of them. Working a service bound for Leeds. The lanes when this TT5 set arises to Newcastle is gonna be crazy. There's not a lot of people here at the moment, but I'm gonna go on 11. I want to get some of the carriage display things because I'm still building up my collection and I don't have a Newcastle one. It's also why I'm staying here till like 7 o'clock. I want to get a Newcastle to London one if they ain't more been taken. But yeah. Arriving in now is 1619 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. Not too sure about this. I think it should be doing Newcastle and then the TT5 set should be going to Edinburgh. Nice way from the driver there of 801-202. Thank you very much. Calling it Newcastle and Edinburgh. This is first calling point says London. Then it'll have Newcastle and then Edinburgh. Literally has 4 calling points. Whenever I go to Edinburgh, I really want to try on these things. Maybe first class it as well, if we're lucky, but first class it's rammed. Pardon me. Arriving in now is your 1622 Transpennine Express service from Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. Oh dear, 15 minutes. That's still not good. 802-206. Also getting ready to depart now should be 1619 LNER Azuma service bound for Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. Off that goes bound for Newcastle, and off that goes back for Edinburgh. Departing now is your 1620 Transpennine Express service from Redcar Central to Manchester Airport. My phone is trying to be one with the wind, but I'm not going to let that happen. 185-129 is at the front. That has 140 on it. Would have seen it quite a while ago. It's LB. Nope, it's abandoned it. 185-151. Oh, the sun. Off that goes bound for Manchester Airport from Redcar Central. Arrived in now for the first time in 6 years is your 1629 LNER Intercity 225 set from London King's Cross to Newcastle. Haven't seen one of these go to or from like that far north in nearly 10 years, which is actually kind of terrifying. You need to branch over.
First class accommodation is at the front of the train.
Here he is.
Please stand back from the platform edge until
Point.
the train
You're gonna go over.
complete stop.
Oh, hello there. It's been a while, old friends. Oh. 91-114, Durham Cathedral.
Newcastle.
91-114 with 82-222. Oh, what a sight. Departing now with your 1629 LNER Intercity 225 set from London King's Cross to Newcastle. I've ran down the platform. I'd never do this for a normal train. (91-114) with 82-222. We'll see this come back from Newcastle in a few hours' time. Why is my bloodshot? Actually, the hairdryer has to fire up now. I think this might be one of the refurb Voyagers coming in shortly. Common hair dryers. I think it's now ready for departure finally. Yep, doors are shut. Here go the hair dryers. Oh, here's the reefer Voyager on platform 9, working a service bound for Edinburgh Waverley. I don't care about that at the moment, I more care about this thing. I believe this is the working of 220-033 and a Zoom's coming in now, bound for London King's Cross. That refurb actually looks nice in person. Off goes 91-114. This is the working of 220-028. Bet this feels weird. There's the reefer Voyager in case anyone wants to see it. I'm going to grab a picture of that there very quickly. Won't see that. There goes the tones of the 225 set. Unfortunately, there were no carriage display things for me to grab. That London King's Cross one was when it came in from Leeds. So, surprised. Thought they would have made them. 91-114 with 82-222 on the rear. Working a service bound for Newcastle from London King's Cross. Here is 220-028 in all its glory, with one of its, oh no, it's just on its own, working a service from Plymouth to Edinburgh. That is very nice at the front and the back. I did expect for it to be all that, but that 225 set, you have to agree, even though they're 8, they are one of the best EMUs on the network. Maybe arguably all time. I don't see more you're going to argue with it with the Eurostars, but in the UK definitely the 225 sets. We will catch this Voyager upon departure. Getting ready to depart now, I believe, with his cab door open, is 220-028 working a service. Oh my god, my eyes, they feel really red and bloodshot. There we go, now we shut his door. Work a service from Plymouth to Edinburgh Waverley, one of 3. Oh, I like this livery. Just need to travel on it now. Off it goes, now bound for Edinburgh. See, they're pretty hard on the inside. Not sure on the grey. 220-028 bound for Edinburgh. Yeah, I'm not too sure on the grey. I don't think it looks the nicest, but the front and the back looks really nice. I thought it was bound for Edinburgh. And now off, considerably late, is your 1632 LNER Azuma service to London King's Cross from Newcastle. This make him an additional stop here at Retford. Well, at Retford, probably because maybe because of a cancelled whole train service. 801-206 working service from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Also, there is some Trans-Pennine Express 185. All that are now ready to leave from Manchester Airport to Redcar Central. Redcar, we're having this debate again. Now walking back down to my spot of platform 9, claiming it as my platform for train spotting. I did start there on platform 5 and platform 3. But I feel like platform 9 is just more for me. Oh, shame the 225 set had no carriage displays on it, unfortunately. But the game's the game. Hopefully they have some to London King's Cross on the way back. If not, then it's still been a very nice day out into York. Arriving in now though on platform number 7 is a Trans-Pennine Express 185. I'm going to presume from Manchester Piccadilly. Oh. (185, 135). Also, I believe we're now going to have our second refurb of the evening. 105 135 bound for we'll terminate at York from Manchester Piccadilly. Departing now is 158902, working a service to Bridlington via Hull. – 200 years of the railways across the north. 158903 to Bridlington via Hull. Signer at York. Arriving in now is a Northern Trains 155, working a service from Bridlington via Hull, terminating here at York.
The next train to arrive at platform 9 will be the 1652 Grand Central service to Sunderland.
Shame that in HST. Also now got the road for the cross-country Voyager. Should be now rated E. 155 347. Don't think I've ever got a total for 155 before. And I think it will probably stay that way. But departing now will be your 1642 cross-country service from Edinburgh Waverley to Bristol Templemeads and Plymouth. The front four will continue towards Plymouth and the back four will detach and terminate at Bristol, which feels very far away. Bristol, partially because it is pretty much in the middle of the country, and Bristol is probably like about 4 hours away. Off it goes. See if we can make a kid happy, eh? I believe this is 220033. Mission accomplished. 220027 is on the front. With 220013. It's a weird combination. Looks weird between an old and a new one. Well, a new and an old one. 220027 and 220013 bound for Plymouth from Edinburgh Waverley. Also believe arriving in now. Oh, hello again. Some Northern Trains 195 from Leeds, terminating here at York. Going back on the discussion of Limby. I haven't talked about it for a while. I haven't talked about the video before because I'm still now playing it. I'm going to connect because I want to. 195 005. Got a little bit of rain. Guess what I'm saying, under the canopy, at least for now. Here it is, terminating at York from Leeds. Departing now is another Transpennine Express Class 185, working a service to Manchester Victoria from Scarborough. See if I can not get scared again. If he gives a tone, which he won't. 185 103. Oh. Also down there is a Grand Central Adelante, working a service from London King's Cross to Sunderland via Hartlepool. I abruptly ended the clip. I just wanted to make sure what the number was. Arriving in now, I believe it was 180 103. Yeah, 180 103, working the 1652 Grand Central service to Sunderland. Very quiet. Actually, no, never mind, not really. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky train. Oh, that's warm, that feels really nice. 180 103, working service from London King's Cross to Sunderland. Arriving in now is 150, I believe 270 that was, working a service from Sheffield. The heavens still like decide they want to open up. Yeah, 150-270, working a service from Sheffield. Arriving in now is 801-230, working a service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Also on the side down there is another Northern Trains 195. Going to presume working a terminator service from Blackpool North. Yep. I already am clear of it. I'm a platform literally clear of it myself, so. We are now at York. He seems nice. I'll work for LNER one day, hopefully. Here's hoping. Oh, would be nice. Would be very nice to work for LNER. And here is our terminating Northern Trains 195 from Blackpool North. More paying attention on this Azuma, to be honest, but then you think I'd be staring at, like, you know, over there, but no, I'm staring at over here. Here's the terminators from Blackpool, 195, 127. Nice way from the drive there, thank you very much. Turned into Northern Trains. He'll go back to Blackpool, I have faith in him. Might not get there till very late. I think he'll get there at like 8 PM. I think it's like a 3-hour journey. 195, 127, terminator from Blackpool North. Departing now with your 1655 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. I want to see Darlington, but something tells me I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, departing now is 1659, I think. Yep, 1659 TransPennine Express service to Manchester Piccadilly. Off goes the London King's Cross service. Don't scare me, don't scare me, don't scare me. Thank you. 105, 135. Hopefully roaring through soon, platform 5 will be a former cross-country HST. Yep, I just got the clear from Jack Allen Trainsport. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do so, as he has some pretty good content. Yeah, former cross-country HST from Gascoigne Wood to Scarborough, I believe it is. Anyways, we'll film it when it comes. Pass through now will be a cross-country HST working a service from Gascoigne Wood to Scarborough. Also departing now is the 1701 cross-country service, not cross-country, Northern Service man for Sheffield. Oh, HST. Looks like a former East Midlands Railway power car on the back. Nice two-tone from the driver there, thank you very much. 152.70, here's 43.357. Nice tone from the HST, thank you. Yep, former East Midlands Railway power car on the back. Oh, nothing will beat this. I'm hoping to go up to Edinburgh at some point in the distant future to go ride one of these ScotRail HST. Oh, 43.274 on the rear. Oh, nothing beats the rumble of an MTU. We've had a banging day. 2 refurbed, still yet to see the third one, which should be on the way. 225 set going to Newcastle, which will also come back. And HST, what more could you want? I mean, you could probably want more freight trains, but nah, who cares about freight trains? Yep, down there is a LNER Azuma working a service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. Speaking of freight trains, down there is, I believe, a DB Cargo UK Class 66. That's going to be going through the avoiding loop here at York, unfortunately. Oh. February 90 is now uploaded. Don't watch the video, no, I'm joking. You can watch it if you want, personal preference in it. I just don't really watch Fabe's content. Here's the Edinburgh train. (801 226) gay, big gay, T-Series gay. Me and Spotty Mix were watching T-Series last night. You may be asking, why watch T-Series? Why not? Funny. And recommendation, watch it fast, very fast, in the sped up. Like how you can watch this video right now. You can watch it in 2 times speed or whatever speed you want to. To be honest, you could watch it very slow like that. But why would you? 801-226 bound for Edinburgh from London King's Cross. Departing now will be your 1705 Trans-Pennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street, and departing will be 801-226 working a service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. Speaking of the devil, they're both off now. It's going very slow. It's got a green, weird. 802-218 once again. The weather is being very bipolar here today, unfortunately. It would have been nice if the sun fully came out and the heavens just opened up in a sunny manner, but unfortunately not. I feel like I hear something. Oh, that'll be the HST rumbling up. We should see that HST come back here through again at about 7 o'clock, which is in approximately just 2 hours' time. Off that goes bound for Liverpool. Starting now, 1708 Northern service to Leeds. Off it goes into the heavens with a bit of sunlight. Bit is a bit of an understatement. 195-005 working service bound for Leeds. Also arriving in shortly should be a Grand Central Adelante working service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. Anyways, say goodbye to the 105 for Leeds, but it'll probably come back later. Arriving in now is a Trans-Pennine Express Class 185, working a service from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. Really enjoying today here at York. It's very sunny if you, yeah, look, just looks very nice. Yeah, it doesn't look that nice over there, but it's very pretty. Leeds via Harrogate. We've got 185, 125. 105-125 bound for Scarborough from good old Manchester Victoria. Also departing hopefully will be your 1711 Grand Central service from London to London King's Cross for the 180-102. It is now 1711, so hopefully the train will decide to get its act together and depart, courtesy of my watch, which I can't get up. There we go. 12 past now. I should be 12 past. Not quite just yet. We will wait for the 180. We'll film the 180 when it departs. Now finally deciding to get its act together is 180-102, working the 1711 Grand Central service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. King's Cross, I mean. Sound like I said King's Cross. Also down there is a LNER Zoomer, and arriving in now is a Trans-Pennine Express Class 185 from Liverpool Lime Street to Scarborough. Not Scarborough, Newcastle. 802-211. Also arriving in now is your 1719 LNER Zoomer service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley, working hyperfast. So only calling it York, Newcastle and Edinburgh. Sign at London King's Cross, obviously. Otherwise I would have been here.
17
LNER Zoomer.
Service to London King's Cross. Calling London King's Cross.
Nice one tone from the driver there, thank you very much. 801-207 Darlington. Hello, it's been a while. I haven't been out train spotting for a few weeks. You've got to tell if you look at the date on the videos, I haven't been out for a few weeks because I have been quite busy, caught up with real life. But we're now back for a little bit of hope. Like it matters to you, the videos are still going out weekly. Hello there. Also there is 801-221. Working a service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. There it is. We'll catch it upon departure. Getting ready to depart now, be your 1717 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross, according to London King's Cross only, and getting ready to depart shortly should be your 1719 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley, according to Newcastle and Edinburgh. Well, there's something behind. 801221 is off first, with its final calling point being London. Also, the Edinburgh train is now off. 801221 and 801207 worker services to Edinburgh Waverley and London King's Cross. Departing now is your 1720 TransPennine Express service from Redcar Central to Manchester Airport. Horn of another 185. 185118 again. 105118 bound for Manchester Airport. Don't know why it took me ages to think of that. Departing now is 1724 Northern service starting here at York heading to Blackpool North. 195127. 195127 with a nice two-tone from the driver there, thank you very much. And the ram train again. Why is that? A guy on his laptop just had his finger on his lip. Like, you know how a teacher's just like, fingers on lips. And then everyone does it. Yeah, he was like that. I don't know why. It's pretty funny though. I thought I was bound for Blackpool. Arriving in now is your 1730 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Newcastle. For another 9 car this time. Not the 5 car, not a 7 car. I thought that would be nice if it was a 7 car because we all know what that would be. No, just a 9 car. 800-110. Weird. Usually you'd expect on like Harrogate, Aberdeen, Inverness, places like that, and Lincoln. Sometimes they run 9 cars down to Lincoln. I think it's on weekends only, but they do run the odd 9 car down to Lincoln. Although, literally the back 4 won't fit. What I think they do though is they dangle the front 4 off so it doesn't block the level crossing, which is fair enough. 800-110 worker service bound for Newcastle from London King's Cross. Arriving in now will be your 1736 cross-country service from Plymouth to Glasgow Central.
Glasgow Central via Edinburgh.
For one of the OG refurb, 220033, Edinburgh Market.
Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train has 4 first-class accommodations at the front of the train.
220, oh my leg, 220033. Here is the 1731 LNER Azuma service bound for London King's Cross from Newcastle. 220033 bound for Glasgow Central, and here it is 801111 again. Departing now with your 1731 LNER Azuma service from Newcastle to London King's Cross. 801111 at the front. Cannot remember what's on the back for the life of me. Cliff, Thornaby, and Middlesbrough, and Redcar Central. Next stop will be Grantham. Five coaches. Cliff, Car Central. 801111 with 801107. Off that goes bound for London from Newcastle. Arriving in now is your 1739 Trans-Pennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Redcar Central. No, that ain't picture worthy. 185 150, sorry. You're just not picture worthy, the sun was too bright. 185 150, 185 144. 54144, one of the coach numbers. Not going to do that for every single train, but just wanted to do with that one. 185 144, 185 150, bound for Redcar Central from Manchester Airport. Departing now, 1738, cross-country service bound for Birmingham New Street from Newcastle. 220.010. 220.010, bound for Birmingham New Street from Newcastle. Arriving in now is a Trans-Pennine Express 185 from Manchester Piccadilly. Damn it. 185 120. 105 120 from Manchester Piccadilly. Departing now, which is 1742 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull, and departing now, I believe, which is also 1742 cross-country service from Edinburgh to Plymouth, 155 347. Damn, this ain't even a competition. 221 129. This ain't a competition, Jesus. So much for a race. This voyage is making him look a right mug. Next stop will be Leeds. Off it goes bound for Bridlington via Hull and Plymouth. Departing now is a Trans-Pennine Express 185 from Scarborough to Manchester Victoria. Damn, he's going pretty quick. 185 133. Next stop will be Leeds. 105 133 bound for Manchester Victoria from Scarborough. Arriving in now is another terminating Northern Trains 195 from Leeds. It will be the Rob Burrows one. Again. 50-minute journey, and I've seen it countless times. It's maybe the last time we're actually seeing it, to be fair, before I go home. 195 107 in case you need another reminder of what the number is. Rob Burrows, CBE, Journey of Strength. It's a nice day. Shame it's okay, it's gonna get a bit more cloudy. 195 107, terminating at York from Leeds. Pass through now is a Lumo Class 803 working service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Very quiet at the moment now. York feels like a ghost station. 803 005. 803 005 working service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Cross. Catch me off guard is 800 203 working a terminating service from London King's Cross. Currently used it again, so sorry if you can hear me. Here it is, terminating at York from London. Departing now is your 1754 Trans-Pennine Express service bound for Manchester Piccadilly, starting here at York. Still says York on the bind. Should say Manchester though, but it does. Welcome aboard this Trans-Pennine Express service to York. Off that goes bound for Manchester Piccadilly, starting here at York, although despite his best wishes, saying it's going to York. Arriving in now is terminating Northern Trains 195 from Blackpool North, 195 110. Aberdeen. Iron coaches. The final Aberdeen service of the day. 195, 110, worker service bound for, we'll terminate here at York from Blackpool North. Two. Also got more food still. I'm still eating the same food I was. Yummy. Also arriving in now. Sorry, hold on. Also arriving in now is a Northern Trains 155 working a terminating service from Bridlington via Hull. 155 342. Gonna go for a quick toilet break after this, as I haven't been for a very long time. Well, you all need to know that, but here's the weird side of the CRG Transport YouTube channel. By the time I probably upload this, we'll probably hit 500 subscribers. Well, not 500, we already are 500, 600 subscribers to me, so I thank you all very much. Yeah, well, probably already will be a 600 subscriber special, because I'm currently thinking of what to do for 600 subscribers if we ever hit it. Yeah, here it is terminating from Bridlington. Now is 185, 140 once again. Worker service to Scarborough. Off goes 802, 216, bound for Liverpool Lime Street. I just missed out on 800, 106, which is kind of annoying. I haven't seen it for, what, not 106, 104. Because I haven't seen it in so long. 800, no, 802, 215, I believe that was, on 185, 140, bound for Liverpool Lime Street in Scarborough. Departing now is your 1808 Northern service to Leeds, 195, 107, Rob Borough CBE. Journey of Strength. You can tell I've seen this a few times today. Next stop will be Ulskelf for some reason. I don't know why it's Ulskelf. It remains a mystery, but yeah, it's a mystery that won't be solved. It's probably the final time I'm seeing the train today before I get the I think it's the 1943 Northern service to Bridlington, which isn't for another hour and 40 minutes time. But yeah, off I goes bound for Leeds. Arriving in now is your 1822 Transpennine Express service. Don't know why I was looking over there. Transpennine Express service from Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. 802 205. Newark Northgate, Peterborough and London King's Cross has 9 coaches. What do you mean, sorry? That's a good thing. 802 205 bound for Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. Departing now is your 1755 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross, I believe. Should be. Next calling point will be Doncaster. Yeah, so this would have came from Edinburgh, yeah. My head ain't with it today. 801 220 bound for London King's Cross from Edinburgh Waverley. Arriving in now is your 1817 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross, 801 219. Still really cold. Arriving in now is your, I believe, 1824. Your 1827 cross-country service from Reading to Newcastle, 220034. (220.034) bound for Newcastle from Reading. Also departing now should be our 1819, 17 I believe, not 19, LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Calling it London King's Cross only. Common Azuma. Oh my god. Next and only calling point will be London King's Cross. Also on platform 9 is a Trans-Pennine Express Class 185. I believe it will be a dual pair of them, workers service from Redcar Central to Manchester Airport. (801-219) working a service bound for London King's Cross only from Edinburgh Waverley. Departing now is your 1820 Trans-Pennine Express service from Redcar Central to Manchester Airport. (185-113) is at the front. Oh, that's nice. With 185-126 on the rear. Off they goes bound for Manchester Airport from Redcar Central. Arriving in now is your 1819 LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. (801-214). I like it when the motors wind down. It also sounds like we'll have a cross-country service coming in soon, bound for Glasgow Central via Edinburgh Waverley. (801-214) bound for Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. Departing now is a Northern Trains 195 bound for Blackpool North, (195-110). Also down there is the 1830 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Newcastle. Also there is 801-108 once again. Yeah, just the 5 car this time. Working a service from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Here is the Newcastle train, a 9 car this one as well. I like when they're approaching New York from probably about here. Looks cool in person. 1833 then. Also arriving in now, platform 11 will be a dual pair of cross-country voyages from Plymouth to Edinburgh Waverley. 801-224 UKC Bradford Culture 2025. Thought we wouldn't see this today, but we are, so sweet. We have got no more cross-country refurbs, so they're all just old cross-country. (801-224 Bradford 2025 UK Seat of Culture from London King's Cross to Newcastle. Here's our 2 cross-country voyages bound for Glasgow Central, Durham, Newcastle, Elmouth, Berwick-upon-Tweed and Edinburgh. Oh, okay. Front 4 going to Glasgow then, and then the back 4 will detach and terminate at Edinburgh. Okay. So at the front we've got 220-030. The Azuma's just giving itself a bit of a wash before departure. 220-030 and 220-004. Three Azumas here, because the 1827 to London King's Cross hasn't departed just yet, which I think is now actually ready to depart. So yeah, now getting ready to depart will be your 1827 LNER Azuma service down here at York, heading to London King's Cross. We're here late enough, we're back to how it used to be. A Trans-Pennine service bound for Saltburn. Oh my god, they're having a race. Off goes 801-108 and 800-203, working a service bound for London King's Cross. Oh my god, this is cool. Now this is what I call a race, although platform 3 does have the massive advantage. Come on, 5 car, I have faith in this 5 car. Yeah, point at things. Yeah, point at the rail cam. Vroom. 800 203 and 801 108 bound for London King's Cross. Who will get to London first? Probably the Newcastle train, considering it only stops at Grantham and Stevenage. Arriving in now is your 1839 Transpennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Saltburn. Haven't seen this train go to Saltburn since the timetable change, which was quite a while ago. 185 102's at the front. 185 102 and 185 109. I feel like we've seen these already. Wait, don't tell me that came from Manchester and back. Might have seen them this morning. Oh my god. He's gone to Manchester and back and I've just stayed here. Like at the station, I haven't left. That is mad. Arriving in now is a terminating Transpennine Express Class 185 from Manchester Piccadilly. Wow, the sunlight. It's becoming really nice now. It looks like there's not really a lot of cloud left. This cloud, thankfully over, didn't distribute any rain, so that's good. .185 148. The lighting went, oh hello, 185 111's made a return. So on platform 3 is 185 111, working a service from Scarborough to Manchester Victoria. Here it is terminating at York from Manchester Piccadilly. Departing now should be your 1843 Northern, so there it is. Your 1843 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull. This will be the last time we've seen a service go towards Bridlington via Hull, because the next one's my train. Home, thankfully. I say thankfully because I am a little tired. 155 342. I've joined it here at York Close. I'm definitely going to be staying out for much longer now, considering it's nearly 7 o'clock and the sun is still out. Oh. And I also get to hear the 19 announcements. They're probably one of my favourite ones. Oh no, have I jinxed saying this cloud hasn't brung any rain? I feel droplets, unfortunately. Also, when the 225 set comes back, oh my god, that bird is a daredevil. When that 225 set does come back, I'm going to hop on the platform 5. Actual service to Sunderland via Hartlepool. So here goes a former Avanti West Coast cross-country voyager working a service from Edinburgh Waverley to Bristol Templemead. .221 108. Wow, okay, that looks nice. The lighting makes it look so much better. Yeah, just look at that detail. Wow. Cross country knew what they were doing. Off that goes bound for Bristol Templemeads from good old Edinburgh. Arrived in as Grand Central Adelante, bound for Sunderland. Kirkgate calling, 180 114 has came back. Off that goes bound for Sunderland. Departing now is your 1850 Transpennine Express service bound for Manchester Victoria from Scarborough for the 185 111. It's okay to talk. Good mental health message from Transpennine Express. I think I'll always keep that livery. And I think that will continue going on towards Manchester Victoria. Arriving in now is the terminating Northern Trains 195 from Leeds. This will be the final time we're seeing one like this today. It is just a 2-car 195. And it is 195 005 again. 195 working a service bound for, well, terminating here at York, but will eventually go back to Leeds. Arriving in now are a dual pair of LNER Azumas, working the 1855 LNER Azuma service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. 801 102s at the front, and we will find out the rear upon departure. Arriving in now is the terminating Northern Trains 195, working a service from Blackpool North, I believe. Yeah, but just a 2-car from Blackpool, wow. 195 004. I believe I've seen this driver already. Don't think he's going all the way to Blackpool then. $195 working a terminating service from Blackpool North. Also, I believe going ready to depart now is your 1855 LNER Azuma service bound for London King's Cross from Edinburgh Waverley. And also getting ready to depart now with your 1858 Transpennine Express service from Newcastle, not Newcastle, we've been here too long, starting here at York, heading to Manchester Piccadilly. Should be all safe now. Yeah, off that goes. I've got a Doncaster, Newark Northgate, Grantham, Peterborough and London King's Cross. We'll definitely get the back as this thing is much more quicker than a 185. 801 102 and 801 110. Here's the Manchester service. Nice way from the driver there, thank you very much. 185 148. Kind of just ghosted there. This train is quiet. Off they go bound for Manchester. Arriving in now is the terminating Northern Trains 155, working a service from Bridlington via Hull. This is going to be my train home, which is funny enough going to be forming a service to Bridlington via Hull. 155 346 with a near enough empty train. There's the odd person on it. Probably bad. Maybe just under 10 people on there. Proves how quiet it is. I mean, it don't help it's a Monday and people have work tomorrow and they want to go to school. On a weekend, that would be rammed. 155 346, working a terminating service from Bridlington. Arriving in now is an LNER Azuma working the 1906 LNER Azuma service bound for Edinburgh. 801 210. Vroom again. Also behind is the 1904 Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Going to Darlington, Newcastle, Morpeth, Almouth and Edinburgh. Here it is, going to Edinburgh. There is the 1904 to Liverpool. Departing now will be your 1904 Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street. Off it goes bound for Liverpool. Nice two-tone from the driver there, thank you very much. $802-206. I thought because of the AP sound pack it'd be like but no, it literally sounds like the same as a normal IET. I mean, I thought it would, but oh my. Here is the College Rail HST from Scarborough. 43274. What a driver! And 43357. Former East Midlands Railway and cross-country power cars, yes please. There they go from Scarborough to, I think it was Milford Junction or something. Arriving in now, or hello. Departing now is 105 bound for Leeds. But what I was trying to bring your attention to is the 1911 Transpennine Express service from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. 185138 again. Didn't think Adelante was coming in on 5, thought it was coming in on 3. Clearly not. I mean, it would have ended very badly if they hit each other. That's all I'm going to say. 185138 from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough, and we'll find out the number of the Adelante from Sunderland to London. Departing now is in 1911 Grand Central service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. 180-106. Final calling point for the service will be London. That's a lot of people on there, considering it's this late. 180-106, working a service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. Arriving in now is a Transpennine Express 802, working the 1922 Transpennine Express service bound for Newcastle. 802-212. I don't think this came from Liverpool. No, Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. I don't know if that's because it's been cancelled between Manchester and Liverpool, but that's cool. Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. 802-212 from Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. Arrived in now in 1919 LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. 801-225. Wait, 225 something. What's 225? Oh, LNER. Saw LNER this morning. According to Newcastle and Edinburgh Waverley. There she is, 801-225 LNER working service bound for Edinburgh Waverley from London King's Cross. Arriving in now is a terminating cross-country service from Reading. Gonna have to be very picky of what I film here, so you might not see a few trains as my phone is very close to running out of storage. So I have 128 gigabytes. 221-122. Same backwards as it is forward. But what a day it's been. I've filmed so many trains. 221-122 working a terminating service from Reading. Departing now is your 1920 Transpennine Express service to Manchester Airport from Reading Central. (185-131). Gonna quickly move myself to platform 5. 185-131 and 185-134. Gonna quickly move myself over to platform 5 so I can film the 2-5 set go leave. Nice way from the guard, off that goes back for Manchester. Arriving in now for our penultimate passenger service of the day will be a terminating LNER Azuma service from London King's Cross on platform 9. Meant to come in to platform 9 as well. It's not even like, you've not gone out of platform, going to platform 9. Nice way from the drive there of 801-202 once again, thank you very much. I suspect they should have done a Newcastle service. Well, not should have, it normally would have done a Newcastle service, but it's not now. Feels weird being out this late. I'm usually never out this late. I'm usually nice at home in bed. The next train that should be moving should be the cross-country Voyager, Super Voyager, LNER service to London King's Cross. Grantham and Stevenage. Yeah, the next train that should be on the move should be this cross-country Super Voyager. First class at the front. Oh, but yeah, then the final train that we'll see will be the LNER Intercity 225 set from York to London King's Cross, 91-114 and 82-222. Turns out it's turning all tails. This is now is the penultimate service. A dual pair of cross-country voyagers working a service from Penzance to Edinburgh Waverley. Form of a cross-country and a former Avanti West Coast Voyager and Super Voyager. 220-009, I think that was. Still eagerly awaiting the arrival of the 225 set. And 221-107. I don't know what this train on platform 9 is going to be doing. I don't suspect it's going to go back to London. I mean, it ain't too late. It's out 7:30. But I just don't think I'll go back. I think I'll go to Doncaster. They're announcing my train, which we should be thinking, it's time for me to go. Nah, I go hardcore. Arriving in now. Oh, the pantograph just went down. I was right on platform 9, but it's going to Doncaster. But arriving in now for our final train of the day will be a LNER Intercity 225 set from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Oh, I've missed this. I haven't seen the 225 set in platform 3 at York since 2018 because I didn't really used to live up here. I can hear it. There it is. Oh, it's been a while, my friend. I'm not suspecting mad tones out of here, but it is possible. Also behind is a Trans-Pennine Express 185, which I don't really care about, to be honest. 82-222 at the front. It'll divide here at York, and the front three will go to Redcar, and the back three will terminate. Anyways, this will be our final train of the day, and we'll catch it up on departure. Now working an empty service is a cross-country Super Voyager bound for Crofton Depot. 221-122. 221-122, man for Crofton. Getting ready to depart should be the 1931 LNER Intercity 225 set from Newcastle to London King's Cross. Should be off now. Well, thank you all very much for watching this quite special here Trains at York on the East Coast Main Line. We'll keep coming back to York to see this service as it is quite special, just one a day. It runs all the time, Monday to Sunday, so if you want to check the group, if you want to check when it's running, check 225 group as they post the diagrams, and they shouldn't change unless it gets set swapped. Yep, 91 firing up. I'm expecting to get scared because it's an 82 and I wouldn't expect anything less. Who cares? Leave off Voyager. 82-222 at the front. Very quiet from the DVT. I don't expect any of the coaches to have London King's Cross. I mean, this one might. Oh, it does. That means I can probably grab one at some point in the future. 82-222, 91-114 Durham Cathedral. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.